Okay, so I'm still degreasing, but getting closer to the end here, guys. I didn't even get myself stoned tonight. I learned my lesson last night. The combination of this super clean and some of the I can find you a can here, a little shitload of them in the garbage can. A combination of this shit, this stuff, brake clean. Wow. Stoned out of my mind when I was done last night. So wore my respirator tonight and all that other good stuff. Had windows open, all that good stuff. It's a little bit warmer outside, so it was okay having windows open. But pretty much got everything done. Excuse me. This front hub is what's left. Pulled the wheels off, and this is just what I got out of there tonight. I've got this soaking. I'm gonna mess with it tomorrow and get it finished up, and I think I've come up with a plan as far as painting this bad boy. I ordered paint today, and my original plan was to take the wheels off, block everything up, and then tarp or plastic my wall and just lean them up against the wall, spray one side, flip them, spray the other side. These tires are shot, but they are not being replaced. So I can't get a lot of overspray on them. I had a thought, and maybe you guys would know more about this. We use a product at the shop that's a liquid mask or a spray mask. We use it for the booth walls and for our curtain prep deck walls and stuff like that. And I was wondering if I'd be able to use that, just roll that or brush that on these rubber tires, if that would work. Now, if it does, I guess it's kind of besides the point, because I'm actually hoping to get the wheels sprayed tomorrow. So I guess for future reference. But what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to clean these the edge of the wheel up, lacquer thinner, run a couple rows of tape around, run an 18-inch masking paper, just mask them the old-fashioned way, and they are staying on the tractor. I'm going to epoxy the whole tractor. What you see sitting here, we'll get it in epoxy, and then I've got 7 days on that epoxy, so I'm gonna do the wheels wet on wet, and whatever overspray gets on the chassis of the tractor, I don't really care. It's not gonna be a big deal. There's also a overlap time for the single stage crossfire urethane that I'm using. Not sure what it is, but my overspray will be to a minimum, so I'm not gonna panic. So I am going to try and get the yellow done tomorrow, depending on what my wife's schedule is and who's going to have the kid for the day. Which, whatever, we share that responsibility. I mean, we're married, but we do share that that time. So if we each need some time to ourselves, we can get that just to keep our sanity. So we'll probably split tomorrow up somehow, so I can still get out here, even if it's in the evening. Then I can work as late as I want. You can work till dawn if I want. And I've done that several times. But another look here. I took that PTO shield off. Just leaving this on there. That other piece of shit, I'm leaving that off for now. This is a much cleaner look. And I'm going to be able to access everything a little bit better. One of the cool things about doing this so tediously, and it's maybe just me, I like to see stuff like this, like casting numbers, nice clean casting numbers. That's cool. That old John Deere stamping in there, and I'm guessing that this number here is the number that identifies the tractor. B. It is a B. We know it's a B. Not sure what the 2 is, but I'm guessing it is a 48. And maybe that's just random numbers. Maybe that's just coincidence. I don't know. But it's cool. You know, there's numbers all over this thing. If you can get that or not. But that drawbar shit, I'm not getting that any cleaner. That's good enough. If you're underneath the tractor to see that, you've been run over, so you got bigger issues than seeing a couple spots of grease that were missed. I am going to pull the plug wires and mask the plugs and mask the magneto off. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole magneto or just the black cover. I haven't decided that, but there's going to be some masking going on here, but very minimal. Very, very minimal. That's going to get blown green. If he wants it black later, I guess we'll paint it black later. There's still lots to do, guys. I misinterpreted this job. I really thought this would be an easy breezy, but not the case. I was laying on my back, scraping and cleaning. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Scraping and cleaning, and it's not perfect. It's not 100%. But you know, I don't even know how much of this stuff gets covered. I might have gotten way too crazy on this stuff, but I'd rather be a little bit too careful than not careful enough and then have it look like shit later. And you know, my name's on it. Good or bad, my name's on it. So yeah, made pretty good progress. Another 3 hours of my life gone, you know. But that's alright. This is for a good friend, a neighbor, and something different, you know. It's getting to the end of the really tedious stuff now. I've gone through about 12 cans of that brake clean. That's maybe not the best way to do it, but I don't have access to a pressure washer or a steam cleaner right now. And you work with what you got, guys. You know that. And so we're getting close. It's getting close. Like I said, I'm gonna do 1 coat. There's that furnace kicking in. Hope that's not too loud. I'm gonna move. Flip it around here too, so I talk to you. Okay, I'm gonna do 1 coat of the Crossfire CP400 epoxy. Just 1 coat, just 1 coat to get covered, and then and that's gonna be on everything. If I can get tape to stick to these tires, I'll be painting these tires tomorrow, or painting the wheels tomorrow. Sorry, inside and out, front and rear. Front ones aren't so bad. They got new rubber on them, so I'll just take the air out and stick playing cards in the bead, and those will be fine. I control my pattern on those. So with any luck, the next video that you see of this will be a primered gray and painted yellow John Deere. It's Friday night. It's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna have a beer before I go in. Maybe more. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta clean up here. It's getting pretty nasty in here. But yeah, it's getting there. You know, and I think I told you guys earlier that I made the deal with the guy that I'm gonna do this tractor the way I would do it if it was mine. And I think that that's going to be accomplished. Most of the restoration stuff that I've done in the past has been completely blown apart, nut and bolt. I should say most. The last few. I like doing them that way, but it takes a long time. And I could definitely see where you could pull this tractor apart and you could make this thing better than it ever would have been brand new. I don't feel that's necessary for the purpose of this tractor. It's going to be a Sunday afternoon. Let's hop on the tractor and go for a ride down the farm lane. And you know, we're rural community, country out here. You know, you can take your tractor to town if you want. You know, kind of thing. if you want. But yeah, you could, I mean, this thing, you could really do an awesome job on this, and if I had more time and more knowledge about this, I maybe would take a few more pieces off, but I'm not going to, because I think if the owner wanted the pieces to be painted off, he would bring me pieces painted, bring the pieces already off, like the sheet metal and stuff. So I'm not gonna go overboard. It's still gonna look very, very nice when it's done, I'm sure. Will it be perfect? Nah, no. I'm gonna try to keep the runs to a minimum, but it's gonna be kind of unavoidable. There'll be some, because there's gonna be a lot of overlap, but I'm just trying to keep them out of the pretty areas and whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. It's March 22nd today, Friday, and we've got a lot of snow here yet. A lot of snow. It's really depressing. Last year at this time it was 80 degrees, which was also non-typical, but it sure was more welcome than this crap we have now. So, you know, take it for what it's worth, I guess. You guys who have nice weather right now, consider yourselves blessed, because you know, it kind of sucks right now. The good thing is, you know, the positive side of it is there'll be some moisture in the ground for the farmers. It's been very dry here the last few years. Now the next problem, because of what we have going on for snow, is going to be the frost that's in the ground is going to take so much longer to come out, which is going to make everything a muddy mess. And it might be, unless we get a real big weather turnaround, I'm guessing, I don't know, I'm guessing it may be May, June before some of these fields around here are going to be able to be worked and planted, which may blow the season for some guys around here. But I don't know, I'm not a farmer, but I like to eat, so I like to make sure they're happy. So yeah, it's working on a tractor makes me think about that kind of stuff, farming and crops and all that good stuff. But what else can we talk about? Let's look at the tractor for a while. I don't know. It's amazing how simple these tractors are. Well, a friend of mine was over tonight looking at this thing, and he's like, "Where the hell's the engine?" Well, it's right there. I'm guessing there's. Well, I know there's 2 cylinders, and I'm guessing they're in there horizontally, and they do their thing. But very simple. This flywheel busted my knuckles a couple times, so ooh, them are sharp on the edge there. Damn. But pretty neat. I wouldn't know how to drive this or start it or run it. I have no idea. I don't have a clue. I'm not very mechanical, I'll be honest with you guys. I know how to do some stuff, but not a lot of stuff, and you know, I can rebuild the front end of almost anything sheet metal wise, but this kind of stuff, you know, I'll just make it look good. I don't really care if it runs. Be a lawn ornament if it was mine. I guess. It's neat though. So yeah, I guess there'll be another video up tomorrow. This one's getting kind of long. I'm kind of rambling, but oh, definitely want to send a big thank you out to Sean, Velvet Hammer. He responded to my request for paint codes for this tractor and sent me an email of everything I'll ever need to know about paint codes for tractors, and that's what I ordered my paint off of today, the green and the yellow. Getting a gallon of single stage green and 3 quarts of single stage yellow. The yellow might seem like it's a lot, but I know how yellows are, and they cover like shit for the most part. And I do overall have a lot of surface area. You think about them wheels, both sides, 2 of them. Front wheels, both sides, 2 of them. Hubs up front, that ain't nothing. That's a little bit. But you know, I'll probably do 3 coats of that yellow. You know, I mean, I don't know, if I got left over, well, great. I'll do a lawnmower deck or something for somebody this summer and whatever. But I don't want to run out. That's never good, especially when I'm painting later in the day on a Saturday. So yeah, I hope you guys all have a great weekend. I hope you can do something that's fun for yourself or for your family or with your families. And you know, if that fun for you is being in your shop, more power to you. I don't blame you guys one bit. You know, there's something to be said for some time in the shop. At least for me, I clear my head, except for when I'm getting high on brake clean. It clears my head and gives me a chance to think about the day and what's coming and what maybe could be or would be. And this is my therapy. This is my therapy lounge right here. So I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate with that. So anyway, 16 minutes. I'm done for the night. You guys have a great weekend. I will shoot a video next time I can and get it posted as soon as possible. Thanks guys. See ya.